I'm convinced that a 4-0 lead against Juventus is going to see us through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But stranger things have happened, haven't they? Roll that intro. Hello and welcome to episode 124 of the Road to Glory Save here on Football Manager 22. My name's Russ. Today we have two games for you. The first one is going to be against West Ham in the FA Cup. Then we're going to skip forward a couple of games and play Juve in the second leg of the Champions League. Since you guys were last with us, you guys saw the draw and lost to PSG. We then lost to Watford 1-0, beat Man United 1-0, drew with Wolves, beat Fulham, and have gone on an unbeaten run since then, really. Beating Everton, Villa, Wigan in the FA Cup, Newcastle, drawing with Spurs, beating Fulham, beating Watford, drew two games with West Ham and Leicester, drew against Juventus in the Champions League and smashed them 4-0 at home. We killed that game off in the first half, as you can see it from here. We then beat Wolves 2-0, and that leads us up to where we are at the moment. Competition wise, we have a look at the Premier League. We are in third with 5 points clear of Arsenal, with superior goal difference as well. We're only 9 points behind Man City and 17 points behind Liverpool. I don't think we're going to be catching those. Player stats wise, in terms of goals, we've got the fourth top goal scoring, Brian Comey. He's only one behind Aston Villa's player, so I reckon we can catch him eventually. Erling Haaland at 37-year-old, scoring 30 goals this season, which is absolutely ridiculous. Our squad is pretty tired. We have had to bring in a few more players to cover injuries, cover tiredness, and a player leaving us. So if we have a look at the transfers out, Yang Zhong's left us. He was complaining about game time. I tried to offer him some cup games and all that. He wasn't having it. Got frustrated with me, so we shipped him out. If we move my head, we got 3.5 million for him. So picking him up on a free and getting that on him is a good return. But it meant we had to bring in some other players. So we brought in on a free Mankserovic. He's played one game in the FA Cup so far. He's 35 years old. He's only going to be with us for this season and next. We'll probably move him on in the summer. It was just an option in that midfield, really. Same as Gareth Moore. We paid, I think it was 800k for him, 850k for him from Spurs. He's just an option in midfield, can also play in defensive midfield as well. Physicals look good, mentals look great as well, passing is incredible. But whether or not he's going to play that much is a different story. Other players we brought in, Alexander Kaiser. I tried to bring him in the summer. Porto wanted 37 million for him. I wasn't willing to pay that. We ended up settling on 16 million in the end. He does look quite good. He is, I think he's down here as a wonder kid. Yeah, Wonder Kid description. Although saying that, when I clicked on that there, I could have just looked here for Wonder Kid. 2.5 star current ability, 5-star potential. He does look quite good. Physicals look great. Mental stats are fantastic as well. We can develop him a little bit more just to get him into the first team. I think he's going to be our midfield option. I don't know if he's going to... I don't really know where I want to play him at the moment. Just going to fit him in where we can. And the other player joining us is Eduardo on loan from Barcelona. Again, it's another midfield option. Physical stats look great. Mental stats are good. Technical side of it does need a bit of work. I don't know if we can develop that. He is 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. Maybe we keep him on loan this season. And next season, let's just see how things go. So, let's jump in to the FA Cup game against West Ham. We are into the 5th round of the FA Cup, the first time in quite a considerable amount of time. We are rotating the squad as well. So we are going with Broughton in goal, a back four of Nogbu, Conti, Fajardo and Santos, Butterini at the base of midfield, Kaiser and Valdson just in front of him, Vera on the left, Andrade on the right and Diarra up front. Diarra was on loan with Hull for the start of the season. He was getting game time to begin with, scoring goals, and then they decided not to use him. So we've brought him back. He can play these cup games just to give our main players a little bit of a rest. First highlight is a free kick for us. Santos into Valdson, over to Butterini in the base of the midfield. He finds Kaiser. Got players over on the left if you can find him. He's gone into Vera. Our left back's gone charging up the field. Kaiser's got 3 of the defenders. He's in the box. Can he... Well, he's been challenged. Is that going to be a penalty? I don't think it is. Just wait for VAR to review that one. It looked like he dived over the leg and maybe the West Ham player had won the ball. 5 minutes into the game. And it is a penalty. I was proven wrong there. Who's going to be stepping up for this one then? It looks like it's going to be Diarra. I think he's the number 22, number 27 or 33. No, it's Santos. Santos steps up and he scores. Dulwich Hamlet 1, West Ham 0, 6 minutes into the game. Santos from right back puts the penalty in the back of the net for us. Santos has a throw in here on the right hand side into Andrade. Plays it into Fajardo into defence. Butterini, Conti. Nogbu's got a little bit of space. Plays it into Vera. Vera's been forced to retreat. Plays it into the centre. West Ham have managed to win the ball though with an interception. Just need to watch the men running forward and we haven't. West Ham have got 3. Is Broughton going to save this one? He does, I think. I think he gets a hand to it. No, he doesn't. It is gone wide. Lucky break for us there. Into the last minute of normal time of this half. We've got a minute of time added on as well. We're still 1-0 up in this game. There's been no highlights since the West Ham shot that was narrowly wide. Referee blows the whistle. 1-0 to us at half-time. Half-time substitution sees Butterini come off and Eduardo come on for him at the base of midfield. He was the only player that was looking tired. In terms of substitutions, again, I'm probably going to take Fajardo off around the 70-minute mark. He did have a fitness warning to only play 75 minutes, so I think 70 minutes is just enough for him. West Ham have got the ball in their defence. Holding on to it at the moment. It's a big chip forward up to the left-hand side. Right-hand side, sorry. Santos plays the ball into Valson. Vera's got this ball. Plays it into Diarra. And Diarra's shot, he drags it wide. I don't know why he went for the left-hand post. He should have went for the right-hand side. There's more of an opportunity to score there. So that's substitutions we are making. Luis Octavio is coming on for Fajardo. And Moore is going to be coming on for... I'm trying to remember who's in midfield now. It's not Kaiser who's coming off. It should tell us in a sec. Valdson's coming off. Forgot who was coming on then. West Ham got a free kick here. Played it forward. Luis Octavio's got the ball into Santos on the right-hand side. Into Moore. Eduardo's got the ball. Can he create something? He doesn't. He goes back to Broughton. Broughton, big lump forward, trying to find Diarra. He doesn't. It's the West Ham player who's got the ball. Moore picks up the loose ball though. Plays it into Diarra. All he's got to do is put it around the goalkeeper and he does. Dulwich Hamlet 2, West Ham 0. We've taken control of this game now. Looks like we're going to be in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup as well as the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Or am I predicting the future there? West Ham with the ball in their defence. Can they create something or can we win this ball back? Playing it around. Keeping them at the back at the moment. Kaiser's intercepted that ball. Plays it into Vera. Vera, can he find a cross? He does into Diarra, but it's hit a West Ham player. Vera's decided to pirouette in the box for absolutely no reason. Should have won that ball, really. Should have won that ball and created another opportunity for us to score. Just looking at the player ratings at the moment. Andrade's not been in this game whatsoever. He's on a 6.3 rating. I think we're going to sell him in the summer. I know we only bought him last season, I think it was he come in. He's been edged out of the team by Comey. He's not playing that great on the right. When we play him on the left, he doesn't do that good either. I think it is time to move him on, really. We've got 8 minutes left of this game. Match that says possession has been in West Ham's favour, but everything else has been us. It's been a game that we have killed off and controlled, really. Last 2 minutes of normal time, plus whatever the ref wants to put on, which is going to be 3 minutes. We've got a throw in right-hand side, Nogbu, into Moore, back to Eduardo. Nogbu's got this ball. We've managed to work it to the edge of the box, gone back out again. Just need to float a cross in, really. Conte's got the ball. Plays it over to Kaiser. Kaiser floats that cross in, it's Moore, and his head is over. It's over and it's wide. Into the last minute of time added on. We're into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. I can't remember the last. I don't even know if we've got to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. If I'm totally honest, this could be a first for Dulwich Hamlet. There goes the full-time whistle. 2-0 to us. Let's go and find out who we've got then. So the quarterfinal draw for the FA Cup has been made. We have got Crystal Palace at their ground. How did Palace get on in the last round? So look at their schedule. They won 5-0 against Hull. Hull are in the Championship and near the bottom, so can't really go too much on that. Last time we played Palace, we drew 3-3 with them, so maybe we can get through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Maybe we won't, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's move on then to the second leg against Juve. We'll skip through these two games. As soon as we get to the Juve match, we'll let you guys know how we got in those ones. Right, we are ready for the second leg against Juve. If you have a look at the previous two games, both 2-1 wins. 2-1 win over Man United, 2-1 win over Watford. That leaves us still third in the league, but we're now 5 points behind Manchester City in second and 10 points clear of Tottenham. So, yes, we can't catch Liverpool, but at least we can get into that second spot and earn a little bit more money. Right, the team then for the Juve game, where we take a 4-0 lead into it, sees Cajon in goal, a back four, Dijkstra, Conti, Landers and Carlos Eduardo, Kaiser at the base of midfield, Akyas and Butterini in front of him, Vera playing on the left, Hope on the right, and Comey returning up front. I have offered Andrade out for sale. There's a couple of clubs going to be coming in for him. Most we're going to get is probably 24 million for him. At least that'll ease the wage bill and put a little bit into our transfer kitty for next season. First highlight of the game is a throw-in on the left-hand side. Dijkstra throws it into Conti. Conti into Akyas. Kaiser. Can we get the ball to a player with a little bit of space in front of him? Kaiser's got it. Playing it back into defence at the moment. That's where the only space is. Akyas. He's trying to find Carlos Eduardo on the right-hand side. Juve have managed to intercept the ball. We've played it back to their right back. We've given a little bit of space to run into now. Can we keep him out there? Carlos Eduardo with a decent block. They've managed to get a cross in though. The head has gone past the post. So lucky break there in the first 2 minutes of the game. But don't want any more of those though. Juve throwing on the left hand side. We're not really putting a challenge in at the moment. Gone back into their defence. Back into the centre. So Akyas is going to put a little bit of pressure on the defender. He plays it back into the goalkeeper. He chips it forward. Carlos Eduardo's got it. Ushers it back to Cajon. Cajon into Conti. Conti over to Dijkstra on that left-hand side. Plays it into Akyas. Vera should have ran on really. Dijkstra's put the ball over the top. He finds Butterini. And Butterini's... has he... Is the goalkeeper saved it? I thought he hit the post there. We've got a corner. Comey's going to put this one in. It's been cleared by Juve. And they've got a counter-attack on the go here. They've got 3 against... Well, 5 now. Managed to get enough men back. And Butterini with a challenge. Needed to make that challenge there. They were definitely going to be trying to get an attack on the go. Substitution at half-time sees Di Giovanni come on for Akyas. Akyas was the most tired player on the pitch, so it did make sense to take him off. Hopefully it's not going to affect the team too much. Di Giovanni is a decent player, so I can't see it going against us, that change. Quick substitution on the 66th minute. Vera's come off. Andrade has come on from on that left hand side. So we've got 21 minutes left to keep it at 0-0 really. I want to get another clean sheet in the Champions League. Another clean sheet against Juve would be absolutely fantastic. Final substitution of this match will be Fajaradu coming on it right back for Carlos Eduardo. We've got the ball into Comey. Plays it into Di Giovanni. Trying to find Hope. It's just a pass that's not going to reach him really. It's too close to the Juve defender. Juve defender's he's got this ball. He's holding on to it at the moment. Why he's wasting time, I don't know. It's a big kick forward. Conte's dealt with that quite well. Head into Andrade. Andrade back to Kaiser. He plays it into Butterini. Butterini over the top to Comey. He's got free. He's got a bit of space. Chips it over the goalkeeper. Puts it into the back of the net. Dulwich 1, Juve 0, 5-0 on aggregate now. 8 minutes left to go in this game. Juve are not coming back into this whatsoever. Confirm this substitution as well. Over the 2 legs, we have been the better team, obviously. The results have rectified. Throwing on the left-hand side with Dijkstra. Throws it into Andrade. He's going to go out to that corner flag. Can he find a cross? He doesn't. He plays it into Di Giovanni in the box. He's been fouled. I think Andrade's also been fouled. The referee's going to be looking at this one as the Juve players complain. Arms absolutely everywhere. What is VAR going to be saying? And can Di Giovanni take this penalty and put it 2-0 on the night, 6-0 on aggregate? There's the penalty. Just need to convert it now, boys. Up steps our midfield maestro, Di Giovanni. And he does score. Slams it into that right-hand corner. Goalkeeper had no chance. Dulwich 2, Juve 0, 6-0 on aggregate. Well, with Football Manager 23 being announced today as we're recording this episode, maybe we can win the Champions League and finish this save a little bit earlier than anticipated. Got 1 minute left of this game, plus whatever the ref wants to put on, which is 2 minutes. We've been fantastic. Fantastic over both legs. Fantastic in this competition. Let's just go and get the next team. Go and knock them out and continue the European dream. Referee's gone 1 minute over. Come on, ref. Blow that whistle. We want to find out who we got next stage. There he goes. Dulwich 2, Zebra 0 or Juve 0. 6-0 on aggregate. Let's go and find out who we got then. So, confirmation that Andrade is going to be leaving us. He's going to River Plate for £24.5 million. Joins them on the 1st of July in the summer. He has been okay. Okay, last season was probably the season for him. 22 goals in 32 games. Hasn't produced that form this season though. So that's why we're shipping him out. £24.5 million. It's a little bit of a profit on him. Gets a player off the wage bill as well for us. So that's what I'm looking at really. Let's go and find out who we've got in the Champions League then. Here we go. Champions League quarter-final and semi-final draw. So in the quarters, we have got home to Real Madrid. Oh, what a game that's going to be. And the semis, should we get past Real Madrid, will either be Porto or Atletico Madrid. So we're going to be avoiding any of the English sides till the final, assuming we're going to get there. So if we have a look at the schedule now, I think we'll come back for the second leg. We'll come back for the Real Madrid and the Man City game. Hopefully we can be in a position where we're not losing to Real Madrid and the second leg is going to go in our favour. If you guys have enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with this journey. And as always, thank you very much for watching.